You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, here we go, guys. We are less than 2 hours away from the Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. And the votes are in full force. A few days back, we found out that this activist group out there, they will be protesting at the Super Bowl because they find the name of the Chiefs to be offensive to Native Americans, even though polls have actually said that Native Americans don't actually believe that this is racist or any type of derogatory against them. They don't believe this, but activists, they will never, ever give up. So here we are again, folks. Here we are again. You actually have a left-wing magazine in the nation. They're trying to say that the Kansas City Chiefs are actually encouraging racism by having the name Chiefs. Now, guys, Kansas City Chiefs has been around for decades. I can't recall one single time where somebody actually thought, you know what, the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm down with that because they are racist. Same thing with the Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Indians bent the knee, changed their name to the Guardians, which is a dumb name, by the way. Actually, they stole that name from a rollerblading team, if I'm not mistaken, called the Cleveland Guardians, by the way. Washington Redskins bent the knee to the woke mob and changed their name to the Commanders. Absolutely idiotic and dumb. So here we are again, folks. The nation. Super Bowl featuring Kansas City Chiefs passively encouraging racism against indigenous peoples. Yeah, whatever. Let's read this, guys. Ahead of Super Bowl Sunday's clash between the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles, left-wing magazine The Nation called to take the Chiefs, quote, racist name off the national stage, while lamenting that Sunday's NFL championship showdown will see, quote, racism and discrimination against indigenous peoples in these United States to be passively encouraged as an outburst of good old team spirit on the national stage. Yeah, this is just propaganda from a woke left-wing outlet. The piece also weighs the feasibility of getting, quote, a whole nation of people to stop being racist all at once on a Sunday. The Friday essay, titled, quote, The Fight to Defeat the Name of the Kansas City Chiefs, begins with Simon Moria Smith, a journalist, activist, and citizen of the Oglala Lakota Nation, describing his experience outside of FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland on Thanksgiving Day, quote, also known as Unthanksgiving to indigenous peoples, to talk to fans of, quote, the team formerly known as the Washington Redskins. This is ridiculous, but here is the tweet that the Nation actually put out right here, and it links to the article here. They tweeted out on Super Bowl Sunday, racism and discrimination against indigenous peoples in these United States will be passively encouraged as an outburst of good old team spirit on the national stage. Why are they doing this, guys? Because they don't actually want any minority representation. Remember, it was actually the votes that got Aunt Jemima canceled, Uncle Ben's canceled, and Land O'Lakes canceled. Nobody's actually going out there and canceling Little Debbie's. You notice that, right? Nobody's actually going after Little Debbie's or Chef Boyardee. But when you have a stand-up man on a box in Uncle Ben's, he must be canceled. See, this is the problem here with the votes. They don't truly want any minority representation. They want minority representation to be gone. And they hide all of their racism actually in the name of social justice. I mean, guys, if you actually look at the Aunt Jemima box now, it's not the same anymore. Aunt Jemima is not on the box. I believe they call it, I don't even remember what it's called, to tell you the truth. So forget about it. Uncle Ben's not on the box. This is ridiculous. Mia of Land O'Lakes, not on the box anymore for butter. Yeah. All it was a Native American woman on a box, and they got triggered. So now with the Kansas City Chiefs, they see the name Chiefs and they find that to be offensive. In some kind of way, they want to actually associate that with racism. I mean, they have no proof whatsoever that the Kansas City Chiefs are actually promoting racism by having the name Chiefs. And actually, guys, the Kansas City Chiefs, they've already bent the knee to the mob. You can't even wear Native American headdresses over to the stadium anymore. You can't do that anymore. I mean, they bent the knee, but it will never, ever be enough until the Chiefs change their name, change their stadium name, and change their mascot. The Kansas City Chiefs, you guys better wake up. They are coming for you hard. You banning headdresses and stuff like that was not going to be enough. It will never, ever be enough. They want the total destruction of the history of the Kansas City Chiefs. And they're just not going to stop. And the woke media is actually going to be out there making people think that your franchise is racist because you call yourselves the Chiefs. I was in the Navy, guys. And the enlisted superiors are actually called chiefs in the Navy. Nothing wrong with that name. Nothing racist about that name. These people, man, truly do not care about Native American representation. They just want activists out there to go out there and be outraged. And your mainstream media is a part of the problem here. The Nation, nothing more than woke garbage. Nothing more. This is what they're doing. Your CNNs of the world, your MSNBCs of the world, there is a woke Olympics going on in the mainstream media. And these outlets, they're not even really a part of sports. They just see a name. Wait a minute, let me look here. Okay, that's a black man on the box, Uncle Ben's. Let's find something racist about that. Aunt Jemima. Let's see. Let's find something racist about that. Oh, you got a Native American woman on the box. Let's be outraged about that. We don't truly believe in all this stuff, but we want all of these people canceled. We want these brands canceled. We want the Washington Redskins canceled. We want the Cleveland Indians canceled. And now they're going after you. They tried to do the same thing, remember, with the Atlanta Braves in the World Series, and the Braves ended up winning the World Series. They've been trying to do the same thing with the Florida State Seminoles, even though Florida State has a very, very good relationship with the Seminoles. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.